Hi, I'm Jane Garapick. In this video, I'm talking about something that I've personally experienced more times than I'd ever like to remember. And it's the reason I'm so passionate about wanting to help spare as many of you out there as I possibly can from having to go through this any more than you already have. I'm talking about heartbreak. I want to help you look at all that heartbreak from a totally different perspective, a perspective that really helped me to get through it back then, and one that I can now see is so very, very true. It's a small shift in mindset that is going to work absolute wonders for how you look at this breakup and the subsequent heartbreak you're going through. It's a gift. I want you to see this heartbreak as a real gift. Now let me explain. Anytime we experience a broken heart over someone who didn't turn out to love us the way we love them, anytime we're left watching someone walk away from us, realizing we're on our own again, anytime we're forced to face the reality of unrequited love in any manner, it's a gift to actually be grateful for. Really. Now hear me out on this, because I know that grateful is usually the absolute last thing that we're feeling when someone's just told us we're not the one for them. But what if when any of these things happen, instead of feeling like it happened to us, we looked at it as happening for us? What if we could choose instead to hear the real message the heartbreak is telling us? The message that someone isn't right, isn't working for us, needs to change, needs some rethinking. What if we could thank heaven or the universe or fate or whatever it is we believe in for not letting us go any further with someone who wasn't on the same page as we are? What if we could really hear the message that he wasn't the guy for us, that our dreams about the relationship were beautiful and wonderful dreams, but he wasn't the one to share them with? See, there's someone else, the real thing, the real one, but it wasn't with this guy, regardless of how much we wanted it to be. And I know firsthand, I know firsthand just how much we can want it to be. But what if instead of looking at the breakup that we didn't want, what if we could see that it saved us from any more heartbreak, any more disappointment, any more pretending that everything was okay? What if it stopped it from being any worse than it already was? Any more being on the begging end, doing whatever we could do to turn things around when we were the only ones trying to turn it? Wouldn't that change everything for us? Because I can tell you firsthand that each time I was sure I was with the right guy, each time it ended. If I had been able to see how different my life would have been if the relationship had worked out and I'd actually ended up with him, I would have missed out on what I now know is the way a real relationship is supposed to feel, a real one. With the guy that's the true one for me, someone who treats me the way I deserve, the partner who brings out the best in me. So whether you're going through it right now or when it happens down the road and you find yourself lamenting the loss of the guy who was supposed to be all that, your dream guy, the one who's just broken your heart, take a moment to think about it as a gift. Could it be that it's because of this breakup that you have hope for the real thing? Because he wasn't it? And obviously that's it, or it would have worked. Could it be that because he's letting you go, he's actually giving you the best gift he could? Letting you find someone who will, the chance to get clear on who you really are, what you really want in a guy, and how you're going to use this experience to move on to the real thing, even though it's so hard to believe that right now? Let that sit with you and think about what you're getting out of the relationship. Does it make you feel better about yourself, or does it make you feel worse? Do you feel better about yourself when you're with him, or do you feel like you're always trying to be what he wants you to be? And more importantly, can you see yourself living happily ever after with him down the road, years down the road from now, when all the shiny stuff wears off? Give yourself some time to mull those questions over. It's okay if you can't see it right now. I didn't either. No, not when I was in it. But one day, I'm going to tell you that you will. Trust me on this one. No matter what you're feeling right now, one day you will look back and you will wonder what you ever saw in this guy who right now means so much to you, because if he truly was the one for you, you'd still be together and you wouldn't be feeling this way. He's not necessarily a bad guy. A lot of them are. He's not necessarily a bad guy, but he's just not the right one for you. He knows it and you know it too. It's just hard to accept sometimes when your heart is still with his and his isn't with yours anymore. I know. It's hard. It's hard. But feel the pain, cry those tears, and when you're ready, remind yourself of this, that it is a gift. You don't know how much of one, but one day you will, really. And now I'm going to turn it over to you. I know you've got your own experience of heartbreak to share, and you're not alone. Share your story with us here in the comments. And remember to click the thumbs up button if you like this video, and click the subscribe button so that you don't miss out on any of my other new videos I've got coming. I've got a lot more still to come. I'll see you soon.